they don't particularly like each other.
And I think fans really gravitate towards that sort of dislike. It just puts an extra added ingredient of intensity on a game like this. So for the fan bases, this one's big.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Green out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Moody in at the small forward position. Sinks it from distance.
I mean, just so easy for Curry to get that three off. Beautiful shot.
Right side Murray. Back to Levine. Sabonis, the pass to Ellis. Now here's Murray. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Early on in his NBA career, Murray's showing he's a capable shooter.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Kings. I asked him outright how he planned to deal with Steph Curry. How does anyone deal with him, Coach joked. He went on to say, we'll try to contest every shot and chase him off the arc, with emphasis on try. Not easy to solve a problem with no good solution, I guess, B.A.
And Allie, thanks. The three from Curry knocks it down from distance. 3 points. Curry's got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Levine. No good there, off the double clutch.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Stephen Curry is still playing, but the debates have already started about where he ranks among the all-time greats, Brent.
LBA, it's a matter of opinion, but if your opinion is that he shouldn't be up there, shame on you. At 6'2", this guy is pound for pound, maybe the best player that's ever suited up in this league.
Now here's Curry. He has 6. Outside Butler. Outside Curry. This one for 3. Sinks the tray. He's got 9.
A good strategy here from the coaching staff. Put the ball in Curry's hands and see what happens. Usually ends up being pretty good.
Shot is good by Levine.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Outside Curry. Pass to Pajimski. Fires the 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Oh, very clever from Curry. They're attracting the defense and then just giving it away.
Back to Levine. Launches it. Drops in the 3. Levine's got his second basket of the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Curry. He's got 9.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
From deep three-point land. Levine can't hit. The Warriors lead by 4. They set the screen. Curry, no good. Murray with it. Now guarded by Moody. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Outside for Levine. Lets it go from deep. Hitting his 3rd shot in 7 looks.
And with how well Levine attacks the bucket, defensively, you almost have to give him space to shoot threes.
You know, not too many teams have the stability at head coach as the Warriors have had, Brent.
I'm not sure there's ever been a more perfect fit for a team than Steve Kerr with the Golden State Warriors. It has been a magical run in the Bay Area, and you just look at the type of connectivity he has with his players, and again, how much joy these Warriors play with.
Now here's DeRozan. He's scoreless. Off target from three-point range. The Warriors leading. Outside Curry. From outside the arc. Curry with another miss. And Levine has got the ball here for Sacramento. Tipped away. Moody with it. He's picked up by Levine. And a deep 3 from Curry. On target from range. Curry's got 15.
It just doesn't matter. Once Steph crosses half court, he's in range.
And DeRozan gets it to go. 11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Curry with it. Lets the three fly. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and it's really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Domantas Sabonis out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Malik Monk, and it's LaRavia in at small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Pass to Monk. Here's Sabonis. Outside Monk. The 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on it.
Curry against Carter. Curry's shot is off.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Brent, you could hit the 3 back in your day, and no doubt, Stephen Curry is the best three-point shooter in league history. What makes him so good from deep?
To me, BA, it comes down to the way that Steph goes about his habits in practice. If you ever watch footage of him in pregame warm-ups or in the offseason, there is so much variability in what he does in terms of preparing his feet and hands to shoot the basketball. There's no one that practices the way that Steph does, and there's no one that produces the way that he does either.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, Coach Steve Kerr said of Jonathan Kuminga, we were trying really for a long time to get him to attack, get the ball in the paint and dunk it, because he's unstoppable there. You just don't know when something's going to click, but it has clicked, and it's beautiful to see.
He has certainly found his lane, Allie. Thank you. With the floater. Rebound by Sacramento. Launches a 3. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. The Warriors have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Here's the 3. Curry's shot is off.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
The Kings have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Carter. Monk for 3. He buries it from 3. Monk's got 6 points in the quarter.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
And here's Curry for 3. Curry buries the triple.
On another level, Curry is totally ready to duel this one out from the three-point line.
Monk passes to LaRavia from downtown, and another Sacramento 3. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Healed against Monk. Pass to LaRavia. Here's Lyles. No made baskets yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Monk passes to Lyles. And another Sacramento 3.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Monk against Hield. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. DeRozan comes in for Lyles. Levine, he's checked in for LaRavia. And Ellis is subbed in for Carter. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jackson Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And Podziemski subbed in for Curry. And so the ball out of bounds. He'll touch it last. And Sacramento with some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Murray subbed in for Monk. Pass to Murray. Three-pointer. And another miss by Sacramento. The Warriors trailing. And here's Butler outside. Offensive rebound. And here's Podziemski. 6 to shoot. Out to Hield. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. DeRozan outside. The three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keegan Murray. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here's Butler. No points so far. Here's the pick. Got it off in time. And that's not going to go. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Sacramento on top. They lead by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drum line. They're measuring up the shots.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Kicking off the second half, here's Steve Kerr's 5. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Moody, and it's Green in at center. Levine passes to Ellis. Back to Levine. The triple goes for Levine.
Had to get it away, and he did. Levine with the quick release.
And you look at the Kings, Brett. They've had several name changes over the years in their franchise.
Well, before becoming the Sacramento Kings, they were the Rochester Royals, and then the Cincinnati Royals, and then the Kansas City Kings, and then all of a sudden, let's get to the West Coast, and here comes the state capital of Sacramento. It's not really affected the winning, though, has it, B.A.?
Warriors trail by 5. Now here's Curry. Good work there as it goes. Curry's got 25 points in the game.
Like to see it when Steph has the confidence to try the floater just over the top of the defense and that soft touch, and it goes.
Murray, no good. And the Warriors shooting just 37% in the game. The kick out, Curry. For the tie. Knocks down the triple. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Curry's found his groove out there, and that's a scary thought.
Levine surveys the D to the middle. Kicks it to DeRozan. Pass to Levine. The 3 is up. Oh, Levine getting revenge with his own triple.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Lets it fly. Curry's shot is off. The Kings lead by 3. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Moody. Outside Curry. Fires for 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Outside Levine. On the wing, DeRozan. Back to Levine. From deep. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. Levine's got 17.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
For Sacramento, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Malik Monk's checked in for the Kings. The Warriors also with a sub. Payton's checked in for Moody. Picked it out of midair. Curry against Monk. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Curry. Monk grabs the miss. And so Sabonis will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 3-point game. What a rookie year for Brandon Podziemski. A seamless transition into the league.
They talk about a guy who could come in and contribute right away. I remember the stretch last year. He had 3 straight games with double-doubles without a turnover. And that's some heady play for a rookie. Podziemski, he's got a great calmness, a great demeanor about him, but always willing to make the next play. And that is automatic from Curry. He doesn't think twice about launching from there.
Left side Murray, outside Monk. Here's Levine for 3. Kept alive by Sacramento. And the foul called on Brandon Podziemski. That's foul number 2 for him. Lyles, he's checked in for the Kings. Carter comes in for Levine. Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Hield comes in for Curry. And it's Monk missing. Golden State has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. That gives them the lead. And now a 3-point Warrior lead.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Pass to Carter. DeRozan with the ball. Again, the miss by the Kings.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Carter finds Monk. Here's Lyles. Outside Monk. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. In transition, here come the Warriors. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by DeMar DeRozan. Butler with a steal. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Here's Podziemski. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. Complete domination. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Kings trail by 5. They've got Malik Monk, Zach LaVine out there with Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Ellis in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Back to Monk. The 3 is up. Hauled in by Curry. The Warriors lead by 5. And he lobs it up. LaVine with a steal. Valanciunas with it, and it's Hield picking him up. Offline with a 3. And the Warriors shooting just under 40% from the field. And here's Curry for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Curry's got 14 points here in the second half.
All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
And there's the screen. Here's LaVine for 3. Nails it from 3.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Oh, the float game from Curry.
The longer this game goes on, the hotter he gets.
LaVine against Payton. Up for 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
You got to keep that head up, and LaVine knows that. Able to hit his man in stride there.
Curry looking it over. There's the triple. rebound by Sacramento. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Murray's checked in for the Kings. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Monk. Curry's shot is off. And pushing it up, here's Sacramento.
Sacramento foul. Ellis. First personal foul. First team foul.
Yeah, so easy to root for Stephen Curry because of how much fun he seems to have on the floor. Embraces the competition, but is able to laugh it off when something doesn't go his way. A lot of things do, though.
Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Here's Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
Warriors foul. Jimmy Butler. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
What impresses me most about DeRozan is his footwork, especially when he's operating around the mid-range.
Kings trail by 3. Here's Ellis. The offensive rebound. Outside Levine to tie it up. It's rebounded by Golden State. Curry's got 4 rebounds in the game. From behind the arc. The rebound by Murray.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Levine. Picked by Murray. Levine with it. Now guarded by Butler. Murray for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Outside Curry. From deep. And the Warriors miss again.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there. And that's unfortunate.
For 3. Pajemski's shot is good.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
DeRozan, a screen on Butler. Curry inside. Pass to Levine. 5 to shoot. Back to Murray. Let's go with a 3. It doesn't go for him.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
A great job to establish position and square up.
For 3. Ellis's shot is off.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Levine against Curry. Pass to Green. 6 on the shot clock. And a deep 3 from Curry. Hauled in by the Kings. DeRozan looks it over. They kick it out to Murray. Picked by Sabonis. Levine in deep. Fires the 3. Sabonis' shot is off. Oh, so much on the line here.
And the crowd is locked in.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
29 seconds left in the game. Curry passes to Butler. The kick out, Curry. Butler against Murray. Back to Pajemski. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Curry. Defense is right there. Off target with a jump hook.
And there's only one option. They need a triple.
Now this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
And so the big win by Golden State in a tight game. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again.
Thank you, everyone.
And that about wraps it up. So alongside
one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Wells in at the 3 slot. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Kings. In the corner, it's Sabonis. Here's Edey. On the wing, Jackson. Lets it go with the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Wide open look here for Murray. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside, Bane. Fires from deep. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Here's Wells. Kept alive. Jackson from long range. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. The Kings head coach gave me a few minutes. Desmond Bane was the topic, and Coach was effusive with his praise. He said Bane is a great catch-and-shoot guy, but he'll find ways to contribute no matter what. He also said Bane is hard to game plan for, but they'll do their best not to let him get in rhythm. They will have their hands full tonight, guys.
Thank you, David.
And if you give him a sliver of daylight, DeMar DeRozan will eat your lunch from the mid-range.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Pass to Wells. Jackson a screen on DeRozan. 4 on the clock. Here's Wells. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That three-point shot is his bread and butter.
Now here's Levine. Murray for 3. Kick out to Levine for the 3. And it's Murray, that time on the assist by Levine. And that ties it up.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter, knows where to park himself, and always ready to receive the pass.
Morant against DeRozan. To the inside, outside for Jackson. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Jackson's got 6.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for the Kings. Monk comes in for Ellis. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. And Santi Aldama is subbed in for Wells. They get it back. Pass to Clark. Jacks up a 3. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. Stolen by Levine. 3 on 3. For 3, Murray. The shot misses. Memphis leading by 3. Here's Aldama. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. For Sacramento, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Here's Valanciunas. Again, the miss by the Kings. And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. No good on the 3.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
From past the arc. They get it back. Valanciunas passes to DeRozan. Murray, good.
And I love the focus from Murray. He wants to make the most of his opportunities.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Now, here's Morant for three. Rebounded by Valanciunas. The Kings shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Here's Aldama. And he's good on the three ball. Aldama's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Got it! Oh, what a hit!
That is such a tough shot.
Whoa, that's some range right there, guys.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter, we've got Santi Aldama. Pippen is out there with Luke Kennard. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Jackson in at the 4 spot. Pippen with a wide open look. Traps in the tray. Pippen's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
A shot by Sabonis, nobody around, and not gonna go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Ellis is checked in for Sacramento. For 3. Here's Lyles. Back to Monk. The tray. Grizzlies with the rebound. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
From the arc. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pippen for 3. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Monk outside. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Monk's got 6.
How about the quickness of that release by Monk? An experienced catch-and-shoot player who feels comfortable firing from deep. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Bane comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's Morant in for Pippen. Ellis outside. Back to DeRozan. In the corner, it's Sabonis. Levine sets the screen for Sabonis. Takes the 3. Again, the miss by the Kings. Memphis leading by 6. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. The three from Morant. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Levine kicks to Sabonis. Hits it from three-point range. Sabonis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
And it's Morant missing. The Kings trail by 5. I was with it. He's picked up by Morant. For 3, Levine. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got 6 rebounds here tonight. 3-pointer. Jackson down low. Sabonis is there. And the 3 off target.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Number 3, Levine. Again, Levine missing.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Great open look there. Clark's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Man, if Clark ever hits that shot with consistency, watch out. That's a game changer.
And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut back down again to 5. The basket that time coming from Monk. The 3 from Morant. And a close game so far for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Grizzlies out in front, up 5. We'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums. They're thinking about the shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Keegan Murray. He's been playing very well.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
The post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. Zach LaVine is out there with Ellis. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Edey gets the bucket. Stan, of all the different styles of offense in this NBA, what style is the toughest to defend, toughest to stop?
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players. And it's how well a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
Here's Morant. And it's sent back by Sabonis. Takes it inside. Ellis finds Murray. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Here's Edey. Pass to Bane. From downtown. Here's Edey. He's covered by Murray. Good on the triple. Edey's got 6 points.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Jackson with it. Sabonis defending. Offensive rebound. Outside Jackson. The 3. No good there.
And nothing fancy really about that play. That's just good old-fashioned hard-nosed basketball to get that one.
Murray, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And every year, and Greg, we agree, Bane seems to get better and better as a playmaker.
Doesn't overdo anything with his passing. Looks more and more comfortable creating off the driving kick. He's become a large part of this offensive engine.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, or reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it, but look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. The Kings making a switch here. Monk's checked in, and the Grizzlies also with the sub. Santi Aldama's checked in for Wells. And it's DeRozan missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Pass to Aldama. Lets it go from deep. Here's Edey. 6 points for him. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 9.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
And here's Levine. Fires from way outside. And they get it back. And it's blocked. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. A 3 off the inbound. And it's DeRozan missing. Grizzlies shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Here's Edey. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Kings trail by 12. Here's Levine. And he banks in the layup. That's 10 points for Zach LaVine.
And over the years, LaVine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Here's Edey, defended by Sabonis. Pass to Edey, just 5 to shoot. The fadeaway connects from three-point range. Edey's got the lead up to 13 now for the Grizzlies. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. DeRozan's got his second basket of the night. Morant against Monk. Fires the 3. And it's Morant missing. Sacramento's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Offensive rebound outside DeRozan. Pass to Levine. Takes a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Bane for 3. Drills it from outside. Bane's got 8 points.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Edey. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Levine banked in off the glass. Levine's got 9 points in the quarter.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
And so it's Memphis. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And their three-point. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Santi Aldama is out there with Clark. Then there's Desmond Bane. Then it's Pippen, and it's Wells, and at the 3, the small forward. Clark for 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Outside, Levine. Kings moving the ball around. Lyles sets a screen for Levine. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Bane, no good. The Kings trail by 8. Pass to Monk. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Lyles. It's tipped. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Bane looking around. The Grizzlies with another miss. Sacramento's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Kings have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Again, the miss by the Kings. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Sabonis, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Murray comes in for Trey Lyles. And it's DeRozan in for Monk. Levine, that's good.
Oh, great pass from Murray. I like whenever he looks to get his guys involved.
The Grizzlies have gone 0 of 6 in the fourth quarter. Disastrous start to the period. Jackson misses.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Levine. Pass to Edey. The three. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Left side, Sabonis. That puts them in the lead. Ellis has got the lead up to 1 now for Sacramento.
Love the floor awareness from Sabonis. Capable of finding his guys when they are wide open.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Trains the three-pointer.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
Bane against Levine. And a wide open look here for Ellis. They get the rebound. Kick out to Levine. Offensive rebound. Fires the 3. Not going to go that time. Grizzlies shooting just 31% in the game. Inside. Here's Edey. No good from outside. And for the Kings, they're shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Murray, a screen on Morant. There's the triple. Out to DeRozan. For 3, Murray. Wells grabs the miss.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game. And starting to see what this kid is made of. Murray not shying away from the challenge so far.
Morant with a wide open look. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Wells with the steal. Payne for 3. It's money from deep.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
And DeRozan kicks to Sabonis. Launches a 3. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Kings ball.
And Sacramento has possession. Levine sets the screen for Ellis. Outside, Levine. A 3 ball. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late.
fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Edey out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the 3. Now here's Green. Over Edey. The kick out. Curry launches it, and that comes off the assist by Green.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He said John Morant is so good and so entertaining that some guys on both teams just stand around and watch him. He told his players, if you let him get to the rim and do something spectacular, you're not only giving up points, you're energizing the guys around him. Coach wants to prevent the highlight reel kind of plays.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And Richardson's bursting onto the scene. Bane has been nothing short of spectacular.
Bane was a steal with the 30th pick. He's added to his game each year. And now, look, he's one of the better two-way wings in the league.
Now here's Green. Shot clock at 5. That 3's off the mark. Here's Edey. Green covering. From deep. Hauled in by Curry. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And it's Butler with the jam.
Just a ferocious finish. Butler is a force out there. I mean, he really plays with a big chip on his shoulder.
It's stolen by Curry. It's Podziemski on the wing. He drops it from range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Memphis, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Morant looking for an opening. Pass to Edey. Here's the lob. And Butler with the block.
An outstanding defender. Butler uses his size and length well to swat shots.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis.
Oh, yes.
Whoa. Throw it down.
Oh. And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And when we talk about players who impact winning, Draymond Green is high on that list, RJ.
And the amazing thing, his career scoring average is in the single digits. Draymond does it with his passing and directing the defense and gives his teams energy.
Fields checked in for Curry. Clark is checked in for Memphis. From deep, Morant. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. The jump hook. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Zero fear in Green's game. Loves mixing it up down low.
Pass to Aldama. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it. And the Warriors make some changes. Jackson Davis is checked in for Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Moody. And Payton is subbed in for Podziemski. And here's Butler outside. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently. The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Now here's Payton. Fires from deep. And the Warriors miss again. 50 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Clark. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Butler. And it's Butler with the ball for the Warriors. Leading by 5. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. Butler's got 8 points.
Nice shot from Butler, making himself a threat from downtown.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Edey. On the wing, Bane, guarded by Payton. From 17, 5 on the clock. Here's Edey, and the 6-footer is good. Edey's got his second bucket of the night.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Back to Payton. He got it up. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Golden State. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Kuminga is out there with Trace Jackson-Davis, and it's Payton in at the small forward. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. For all the adversity Memphis faced last season, Richard, there were some silver linings.
BA, they had a lot of talented young players get more minutes than they might have otherwise due to the injuries, and there is nothing more valuable than experience.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. The Warriors lead by 9. Puts up a 3. Oh, Curry, a sick triple.
Boy, that's unfair. Curry hitting those pull-ups.
Kennard outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul. Green's checked in for Jackson-Davis.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Pippen. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Jackson outside. Hits the trifecta.
That's just unfair. 6'11" Jackson just sinking threes. I guess this is the new NBA.
Green for 3. The shot, no good. Grizzlies trail by 9. Clark with it. Payton covering. Clark, no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
For Memphis, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kennard. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Baines checked in. The Warriors lead by 9. Outside, Green. Pass to Hield. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Hield's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Hield has bounced around for a while now, but he's still a deadly shooter, Richard.
Hield is the definition of a shooter for hire. He's a mercenary. When he's on the floor, he's looking to pull up from deep. That's what he's paid to do. He's been an elite shooter his whole career.
Now here's Green. Green on the attack, gets the bucket.
We don't talk about it enough, but it's the motor, the energy to Draymond Green's game. He drives with force.
Wells, that's good.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
The Warriors have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Curry with it, and Clark picks him up defensively. Memphis with a rebound.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And the Warriors pushing it up now. Curry, no good. Grizzlies trail by 11. There's Jackson with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Curry from the arc. Not going to go that time. Curry's gotten 3 of his 9 shots to fall so far. Here's Wells. Knocks down the long J. Wells has got 6 points.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Outside, Green. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, Green knows he has to act fast, so he wastes no time finding the shot.
This one for 3. And another 3 for Memphis.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Green. 10 points for him. Payton, no good. Jackson with it. Kuminga defends. And here's Clark for 3. The rebound by Payton. The Warriors lead by 8. There's 31 seconds left in the half. Green in the post. Oh, look at Green get his inside.
And it's an added bonus when Green has games like these. Keep riding his hot hand.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Pippen. Jackson with a screen on Curry. Pippen can't get it to drop.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And we finished off one half of play. The Warriors on top, they're up by 10. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, one guy who's getting it done is Draymond Green.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
On the court for the Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Edie out there with Jackson, and it's Wells in at the 3, the small forward. 6 to shoot, inside, and stolen by Bane. It's a one-on-one situation. Launches it from deep. Rebounded by Green. Green's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. To the inside. Close in. Moses Moody. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Greg. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure that there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Now here's Green. He's got 12. And here's Butler outside. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got assist number 7 tonight. Grizzlies trail by 15. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Jackson for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Back to Green. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is lurking, more than just capable of sending it back.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, John Morant is excited to be back on the court. He's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 6. Here's Curry. Curry with another miss. Grizzlies trail by 17. Here's Jackson. Pass to Edie. To halt the run. Count it. Good. Edie's got 6 points.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Curry passes to Green. The kick out. Curry. Oh, stolen by Morant. 3 on 3. The 3 ball. Drills it from deep. 12 points for him.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Green finds Butler. Green in the post. Oh, Green flexing on him with the strong finish.
Good luck against Green inside. Even when you throw contact at him, he just fights twice as hard.
Bane, the pass to Wells. 1:24 left in the third. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
And it's Green missing. Grizzlies trail by 11. From deep, Morant. From downtown. The rebound by Moody.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Pure from three-point range.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Throws it up high. Cuts off the pass. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the basket by Bane.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
And that one's good. Green.
Man, that was a timely basket to stop their momentum.
Grizzlies trail by 7. Edie for 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 5 assists in the game.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Warriors ahead. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Gary Payton II is out there with Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center position. That's the Warriors 5. Outside Bane. Takes the 3. And another 3 for Memphis.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Outside Curry. The deep 3. Cleared away by Wells. Memphis trailing here, and the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Pippen, no good. From deep three-point range. Curry with another miss. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Aldama. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. The 3 is up. And there's Kuminga. That one's good on the assist by Curry. Kuminga's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Good chance here for Clark. Drills the baseline jumper.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Curry from deep three-point land. And the Warriors with another 3.
Even a half-court shot is a good shot for Curry. That's how good of a shooter he is.
Picked by Aldama. Here's Pippen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside Curry. Outside Hield. Here's the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Wells. The three-pointer off the mark. The Warriors lead by 5. Pass to Curry. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. All alone on the break. Here's Pippen. He's watched by Kuminga. Aldama outside. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
The three from Curry. Oh, Curry making it look effortless.
And Steph relishes taking key shots. It's what he's out there to do.
Pass to Aldama. Fires the three. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Jackson Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's Curry. He's covered closely. Healed on the wing. Another three for Golden State.
And that's what Hield is paid to do. Stretch the floor for this offense.
Here's Wells. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Warriors lead by 8. Payton passes to Curry. They grab their own miss. There's the steal. Now Clark fires for 3. The rebound by Payton. 1:07 left in the game. Curry from deep three-point land. The quick look, no good that time. Well, the Grizzlies shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. And again, it's Memphis missing.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Takes a 3. On the wing, Curry. From deep. Lets it go from deep. And they get it back. The 3. He drops it from range.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Pass to Wells. That's tipped. Fires away from way out. Oh, wow. Did he? He did.
Yes, wow. Yes, he did that. We all witnessed that.
So it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Richard.
Greg, I know you do. One thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Now Sacramento starting 5. The post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. Ellis is out there with Levine, and it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. Shot clock at 5. Sabonis' screen on Butler. Murray for 3.
And Butler, really, he's a two-way terror. I mean, that's the only way to say it. Sending that one
outside for Curry, beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Curry with the 3. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age, and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
It just doesn't matter. Once Steph crosses half court, he's in range.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Murray outside. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And stolen by Murray. Levine looking around. Back to Murray. Pass to Levine. Murray outside. And it's off from three-point range. Golden State's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Curry outside. No good on the shot. Sacramento's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Snatched away. It's deflected and stolen by Murray. Puts up a deep 3. Poke loose. Warriors trail by 3. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, last season Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good. Now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, B.A. It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, has probably come to a close.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but, you know, they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
And here's Levine after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Curry, good.
And a Murray 3. They're trading trifectas.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. It's a 5-point game. The Kings have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Kicks it out to Ellis. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
3 ball.
If Murray can keep his passing up, he'll be a force in this league.
Pass to Pajemski. Back to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Another miss by Curry. And here are the Kings now. They're on a 14-6 run. DeRozan passes to Sabonis. Murray down low. Defended by Moody. And Brandon Pajemski gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Fields checked in for Curry. Sacramento also making some changes. Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Sabonis. And Monks subbed in for Ellis.
He wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Here's Butler. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Monk for 3. That one, no good. And that does it for the first quarter. It's Sacramento up by 6. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching for the Kings, guys.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Peyton. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Carter kicks to Monk. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Peyton from outside. It's hauled in by Lyles. Kings leading now by 3. Monk dishes to Carter. Monk the pass to Carter. Here's the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Hey, Brent, you spent a bunch of your career as a scoring guard off the bench. A lot like Malik Monk.
Well, not quite like Malik Monk, but this guy has been unbelievable. The way that he changes the pace of a game with scoring, it reminds me of a younger version of Jamal Crawford, who obviously won 3 Six-Man of the Year titles. This guy is so explosive and so confident. He has leaned into the role of being a difference maker as a 6-man.
Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, nice to see Buddy Hield. This is where he gets his bread and butter kind of plays, sinking the deep triple.
Outside Carter. Again, the miss by the Kings. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're rolling here with the 9-point run.
First personal foul.
Some changes for Golden State. Draymond Green is checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Hield. Levine's checked in for Sacramento. Ellis comes in for Carter. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. For 3, Levine sinks the three-pointer. Levine's got 6 points.
And running the pick and roll to perfection there. Much easier to execute when you have a handle like Levine.
There's Green with the 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Kings have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And a wide open look here for Ellis. And another 3 for Sacramento.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it. You could see he wanted to get it back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Levine kicks to Monk. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
3 ball.
Levine's got 4 assists now tonight.
And you gotta love that 3-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
Now here's Curry. 9 points in the game so far. With the drive, 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. No good, unable to end this run.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Levine passes to Lyles. Sabonis' screen on Kuminga. On its way from Monk for 2. And again, it's Sacramento converted. And Brent, you hear some players now having their shooting motion analyzed with optical recognition. More data for the shot doctors.
Well, Kevin, information is one thing, but disseminating that information and being able to communicate that to a player is really where the rubber meets the road. How are you going to help him grow with that kind of analysis?
Now, here's Sabonis. It's up a 3, and it's Monk that time on the assist by Sabonis.
3 points.
Monk's got the lead up to 11 now for the Kings. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside for Curry. It's stolen by Monk. It's stolen by Curry. Wow! Curry automatic from
and dialing up the 3 ball, he finally puts it into the 14-0 run by Sacramento.
Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Ellis can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Curry dishes to Kuminga.
And finished off by Kuminga.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Now here's Levine. 6 points for him. Back to Ellis. Wide open look. Green for 2 points. Ellis has got 5 points now this quarter.
Head always on a swivel. Levine making things happen with his passing.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple. And the Kings with possession. They're on a 16-5 run here. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. No one near Payton as he lets it go. A three-pointer is right on target. Payton's got his second bucket of the night. And here are the Kings now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Wiles. Monk, no one around him. Tipped away. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Kings lead by 5. And a chance now to thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
On the floor for Sacramento, DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Zach LaVine is out there with Ellis. And it's Sabonis in at the center position. And so Ellis will bring it up for the Kings, leading by 5. Outside, LaVine driving to the basket for 3. Murray. It's rebounded by Golden State. Podziemski's got his 4th rebound in this one. And for such a young player, Brandon Podziemski has a mature game.
Well, Kevin, his intellect out on the floor, I think, is at an elite level. Brandon does such a good job of hovering around the basket to get rebounds. He advances the ball with the pass. He's driving and always looking for angles. So this is an advantage-created player, and Brandon does a great job of it.
They grab their own miss. Outside, LaVine. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
It's Curry outside. The offensive rebound. Here's Moody. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Moody's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Warriors. Ellis against Curry. LaVine for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Now here's Butler. Curry on the wing. He's guarded by Ellis. Over in the corner, Green. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Kings have got a paltry 0 of 6 to begin the third quarter. What a terrible start to the half. Sinks the triple.
His precision on pull-up jump shots is what makes LaVine one of the league's most dangerous scorers. His mechanics off the dribble are on point.
Curry way outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside, LaVine. And the jam by LaVine.
A way to seize the opportunity. LaVine just smashing that one home.
Pass to Podziemski. Back to Curry. There's the 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Sacramento leading by 7. Back to Levine, and Brandon Pajemski gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Gary Payton is checked in for the Warriors. And a change for Sacramento. Monk's checked in. Here's DeRozan. Kick out to Levine. And balls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Levine's got 14 points.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
Golden State basketball.
.143 left here in the third quarter. Three-pointer. Knocks down the 3-ball. Pajemski's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, very clever from Curry. They're attracting the defense and then just giving it away.
But Brett, last season was disappointing for the Kings after being eliminated in the play-in.
Yeah, a little bit of regression. They did have some key injuries to some guys in the stretch of the season that was vital for them to make the playoff push. But I think it helped them realize just how fun the playoffs are and just how hard it is to get back there. And maybe in this offseason they come back a little bit more focused, knowing how loaded the Western Conference is. Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Curry, good.
Good strategy here from the coaching staff. Put the ball in Curry's hands, see what happens. Usually ends up being pretty good.
Count the basket. Murray's got the game tied up here for the Kings.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by the Warriors.
Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Pajemski. And another 3 for Golden State.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Outside, Levine. Murray for 3. The rebound by Payton. Here's Pajemski. Guarded by Levine. From deep 3-point territory. The shot, no good. It could go. He's off on that one. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. The Warriors. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
3-ball.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Heel. Gary Payton II is out there with Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at center. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Levine kicks to Valanciunas. Shoots a 3. No good. Shot missing. Warriors leading by 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis.
It remains Golden State basketball.
Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Warriors?
Their fast break plays seem unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
And the Warriors making a change here. Pajemski's checked in from outside the arc. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 and just missed his 4th. Releases. Misses off the right iron.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Warriors leading by 7. Curry way outside, and the Warriors miss again. For for three. Ellis bangs home the trifecta.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man.
Cans it from downtown.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here's Curry. Here he goes. Oh, Curry off the bounce.
I mean, he's so lethal on the drive. Once Curry knifes inside, there's little you can do to stop him.
Monk for three. Another three for Sacramento.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
The offensive rebound. Pass to Pajemski. Three-pointer. Sacramento grabs the miss. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Moravia passes to Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
Such a gifted scorer. When Levine is this locked in, the defense is in for a long night.
And the Warriors with some changes. Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Moses Moody in for Buddy Hield. To the middle. And Green slams it in.
Well, Draymond Green's not going to get a ton of those, but trust me, he's loving every minute of it.
Levine with it. Butler covering. Outside, Sabonis. Sabonis sets the pick for Levine. Back to Sabonis. And the shot goes in.
And that's the reason why Sabonis gets the rock. He's just upping the ante.
Ellis against Curry. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's DeRozan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Moses Moody.
And I like the aggressiveness of DeMar DeRozan's game. He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
He gets them to within one possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
Curry against Ellis. Fires from way outside. Bean with the rebound.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
Wide open look here for Murray. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And Murray loves knocking down the big shot. He does not fear the moment.
Curry can't get it to go. Sacramento's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter.
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And starting to see what this kid is made of. Murray not shied away from the challenge so far.
Butler. Outside for Curry. Offensive rebound. Golden State moving the ball around. Huge shot there, and the crowd knows it.
You gotta love hearing a crowd get this fired up.
Levine with it. Butler covering. Here's Sabonis. It falls. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And Sabonis showing no fear coming through big time there.
And the wide open shot from Green. Buries it from outside.
Fearless. Draymond Green gets it done in the moment.
Here's DeRozan. Ellis kicks to Sabonis. For three, Levine. The three won't fall. Timeout, Sacramento. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And only one choice here. They need a three. I'm sure he's going to sub in all of his best shooters. Under 2 seconds remaining. It has to be a catch-and-shoot three if they hope to tie it.
Monk for three, and Butler sends it back. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish. All right, David, thanks so much. And that about wraps it up for Greg.
attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. The duo inside. It's Murray and Sabonis. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Ellis in at the point. Now here's Murray. DeRozan outside. Left side LaVine. Launches a three. Hits a three-pointer.
And LaVine knows he has the green light to take these shots. And his confidence is really impressive.
Jackson for three. Sends it home from three-point land.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And so Sabonis will bring it up for Sacramento. Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
So it's Sacramento now, after the basket by Memphis on the other end.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Buries it from three. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. And they get it. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Wells. Good, and the setup by Morant.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now here's Sabonis. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. Yeah, guys, Coach mentioned how Domantas Sabonis can be a game wrecker in the paint. Coach told me we need to get big bodies on Sabonis and force him outside, make him move around. We need to knock him off the blocks if we can. So it sounds like the defensive game plan may revolve around Sabonis, guys.
Allie, thank you. LaVine can't hit. Grizzlies lead by 6. Edey for three. The shot won't fall. Sabonis, the pass to LaVine. Back to Sabonis. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Yeah, the touch of Sabonis around the rim. I mean, it's fantastic.
Pass to Bane. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. The three is up. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Kings trail by 4. And the Kings have held tough. But it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Grant.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
Now here's Morant. Here's Wells. Defended by DeRozan. Lets the three fly. And again, it's Memphis missing. Sacramento has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots, Greg.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the points pile up quick.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Kings. Monk comes in for Ellis.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Here's LaVine, and it's Bane with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Aldama outside. The three. Fires in the triple. Aldama's got 6 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm. Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
The offensive rebound. Outside for Morant. No good on the triple. And it's LaVine with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 5-point game. It's scooped up. Valanciunas passes to LaVine. Three-pointer off the mark. Well, Memphis shooting around 40% early on here. And here's Bane. Three-pointer. Valanciunas with a rebound. Here's DeRozan. Monk for three. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got his third assist of the night. No good there. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
We've got Jackson. He's out there with Santi Aldama. Luke Kennard out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Pippen in at the point guard position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Grizzlies. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
Memphis trailing here. Here's Pippen. Pass to Clark. Kicks it out to Jackson. Nails it from beyond the arc. Jackson's got 6 points.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Here's LaRavia. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Pippen. Monk covers. Clark outside. Kennard for three. Ellis with a rebound. The Kings have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
Here's Monk. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis. Give him 8.
And setting the table for his guys. Sabonis is such a shrewd and cunning distributor.
There's Jackson with the three. Dives for it. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Ellis. No good on the triple. And the Grizzlies shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Grizzlies lead by 3. Kennard for 3. Sinks it from distance. Kennard's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Fires from way outside. And it's Monk missing. For Memphis, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. And here's Clark for 3. Rebound by Sacramento. And stolen by Clark. There's the 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Lyles has got his 4th rebound in this one. Up for 3. Cleared away by Wells.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots. And heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Unloads. And the basket by Monk. Monk's got 7 points for the quarter.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Kennard for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Lyles. Beyond the arc. Clark grabs the board. Memphis leading by 4. Here's Wells. From beyond the arc and then some. Wells has got 6. And the Kings shooting just 27% in the second quarter. Corner shot. Sabonis' shot is off.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
From outside the arc. Wells misses. Kings trail by 7. Here's Ellis. And another miss by Sacramento. The Grizzlies on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Jackson outside. Pass to Pippen. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Lyles. Lyles has got rebound number 7 tonight. Monk for 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range. He's got 13. Pippen, the pass to Jackson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Monk. Out left to the wing. Here's Laravia. And the Kings with another 3.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Malik Monk really making a difference here.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Taking a look at the Kings. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Ellis in at the point guard position. Bain, no good. The Kings trailing. Well, if you went into the lab and created the perfect wing, it might be Desmond Bain, coach.
Well, Brian, this guy's so strong. He can guard bigger guys, and his three-point numbers are crazy. Desmond Bain well over a 40% three-point shooter for his career.
Edey driving inside. Pass to Wells. Jackson with a screen on LaVine. Here's Wells. Gets the 3 ball to go. Wells has got 9.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Got it, despite fading back a bit.
Oh, the lost art of the mid-range jumper. DeRozan dialing it in.
Morant surveying the floor. There's Jackson with the 3. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Murray. The Kings have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Allie. Jackson can't get it to go.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Ellis. The shot's good. Ellis has gotten his first bucket of the night.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Edey. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
The way Morant sets up his teammates is as good as any guard in this league.
The 3 from DeRozan. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here's Wells. He's got 9. Three-pointer, no good. Well, grant the Kings one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, B.A. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
Pass to LaVine. The fadeaway. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Wells. No good with the triple. The Kings have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Levine. It's blocked. There's a minute 40 left in the third. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis. And the Kings also making a change. Monk's checked in. Levine way outside. Look at Levine stretching his range.
Back-to-back threes here. Levine with a beautiful shot.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Outside Morant. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Kings have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Murray for 3. The 3 from DeRozan. And Morant clears the board. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Edey for 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Edey's got 5 now.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Memphis leading by 3. The 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Levine can't hit.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Yes! A Morant 3!
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
And there's Sabonis. That one's good. On the assist by Monk. Sabonis has got 5 points in the quarter. Morant against Monk. Kicks it out to Bane. Fires from deep. That one doesn't drop. Tipped. And that'll be Sacramento's ball as it goes out of bounds. Kings able to keep possession here.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And we've just finished the third quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Brandon Clark out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Desmond Bane, and it's Wells in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
For 3, they get the rebound. Pass to LaRavia. Outside Monk to the wing on the left. Ellis. Again, the miss by the Kings. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul.
First team foul.
After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024, Graham.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, B.A. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league. Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And the basket by Aldama. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Memphis.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You gotta love that intensity.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Memphis leading by 11. Pass to Wells. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Pippen. Shoots over Valanciunas. Pippen, no good. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Gets the 3 to fall.
You got to keep that head up, and Levine knows that. Able to hit his man in stride there.
Here's Aldama. Clark in the post. Valanciunas on him. Clark, no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Pass to Pippen. Puts up a three. Rebound by Sacramento. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Basket counts. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Clark with it. Valanciunas covering. Here's Wells.
Two minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Free throw line jumper. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim. Wells has got 5 points in the quarter. Kings trail by 8. Tries to break his ice. Shot by Levine, no good.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Walking foul call on Ellis. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Edey's checked in for Clark. Jackson comes in for Aldama. And it's Morant in for Pippen. Here's Edey, defended by Murray. The three is up. And it's Edey missing. Sacramento has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Murray. And Sacramento shooting 35% so far in this one.
Yeah, look, it's not always about height. He's showing he wants those boards.
From deep three-point land. Sacramento grabs the miss. 1:05 left to play in the fourth. Ellis, good.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Ooh, stolen by Murray. Oh, stolen by Morant. Launches it. And no good. Absolutely no room for error.
Everything has to almost fall perfectly for them to pull this out. You have to applaud Levine's work ethic. He gives his all to find points for his team.
Edey for 3. He buries it from 3. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
This three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Three-pointer. Drains the triple.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Takes a 3, and another 3 from Memphis. So Memphis takes this one by a big margin. A competitive game. You have to feel like
with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
Now Golden State's starting five. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Draymond Green is out there with Butler. And it's Moody in at the small forward position. So the Memphis Grizzlies able to put the first points up on the board. Three-pointer, Butler. Edey with the rebound. Here's Morant. Memphis moving it around. Shoots the three. The Warriors pull it in. Pass to Podziemski. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Yeah, and all eyes were on Butler, but he has the vision to find the open man.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I caught up with the Grizzlies head coach. Now, I asked him who has him worried out there on the floor, and his answer was Draymond Green. He told me he's a high-effort, high-IQ player who can be so effective. Right now, our plan is to stay physical with him and not let him dictate the terms out there. Of course, this means a hard-fought contest down low. Guys?
Thanks, David. Morant with a wide-open look. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The competitive fire of Morant matching the three on the other end.
After earning the number 2 seed in the 2023 playoff, Richard, last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
John Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bane missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
Now here's Morant. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Rocket 2, Wells. That three off the mark. Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Butler from outside. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And this is why Butler is so dangerous. He's not afraid to take any shot if he likes the angle.
Now here's Wells. The three. And Moody pulls it down. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Outside Curry. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 4 rebounds in this game. And a wide open look for Payne. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Warriors have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 1 from beyond the arc and then some. Morant's got 6 points.
If Morant knocks those down consistently, you got 0 chance on defense.
Curry's shot is good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Jackson a screen on Green. Edey can't hit. The Warriors have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Green up on top. Outside Curry. Takes the three. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim. This is what separates Green from most bigs, a point forward who excels at passing.
Wells sets the pick for Morant. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 9.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
You try to get spicy and totally whipped, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Golden State's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Butler, no good. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Wells. The Warriors pull it in. now Butler. 5 points in the game. Moody. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
5 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Pajemski. Oh, yes, he can.
Wow.
Yes, he can.
At the buzzer.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Warriors lead by 3. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Heel. Payton is out there with Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at center. Jackson passes to Kennard. Back to Jackson for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Memphis has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc, 6 of 15. Jackson, a screen on Heel. Pippen can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's the 3. Curry with another miss. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And again, Memphis no good. The Warriors shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. And it's Kuminga at the elbow. Golden State moving it around. Kuminga sets a screen for Curry. Kept alive on the wing, Payton. Pass to Curry from past the arc. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And that one's good by Clark.
Man, if Clark ever hits that shot with consistency, watch out. That's a game changer. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Clark a screen on Curry. For the 3. Pippen, no luck. The Warriors trailing. From deep three-point territory. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Curry's got 12 in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pippen against Curry. Pass to Jackson. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Wells, he's checked in for Jackson. Bain comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's John Morant in for Pippen. Different look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moody's checked in for Payton. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Stephen Curry. Morant kicks to Bain. Here's Wells. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
The 3 from Morant. It's rebounded by Golden State. Butler's got 4 rebounds in this game. A shot by Pajemski, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 8. 43 seconds left to play here in the half. And again, Memphis no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Butler sets a screen for Hield. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And for Memphis, they're shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. Bane for 3. It's good from long range. Bane's got his first 3 points of the game.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Bajemski with it. The 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Wells. And it's Edey in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Edey. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And you look at the Grizzlies' defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this.
Outside, Green. Pass to Curry. Over Morant. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Warriors have gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room.
And he keeps trying to get himself out of this rut, but maybe it's not meant to be. I'd focus on sharing it with his teammates at this point.
With the fadeaway, Edey gets the bucket. Edey's got his second bucket tonight. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Payton for 3, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. Right now, they're a 9-0 run. Outside Jackson. Pass to Edey. Over Green. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Now it's a 6-point Grizzly lead. Curry way outside. Again, Curry missing. For Memphis, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. The greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry. You played with him. What was it like seeing him day in and day out?
I had the pleasure of playing with Steph the first year he broke the NBA record for threes in a season. And when I tell you he was just scratching the surface, he was always looking to push the boundaries, to see what he can do, and to work at every aspect of his shooting.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And dialing up the 3 ball, he finally puts it into the 14-0 run by Memphis.
The deep 3 from Bane. Memphis the rebound. From downtown. And that one is off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Stephen Curry, what a shooter.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Edey can't hit. Warriors trail by 3. For the tie. Another miss by Curry. The Grizzlies shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Beyond the arc. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Podziemski with it. Now defended by Bane. Back to Curry. Shoots over Wells. Again, Curry missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Here's Edey. He's got 13. They double him with Green. Edey can't hit. He gets it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Grizzlies out. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Memphis leading by 6. On the court for Golden State here in the 4th. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Payton in at the 3, the small forward. Curry way outside. They get the rebound. Six on the shot clock. Goes back up. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Gotta respect his shooting and passing. Curry able to move defenders and create fouls.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Memphis.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Wells passes to Aldama. Launches a 3, and the 3 ball is good. Aldama's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Kuminga, screen on Pippen. Pass to Wells. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. They get it back. Outside for Pippen. Lets it go with a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Pippen's got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Edey's checked in for Clark. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski's coming in for Hield. Shots good by Pippen.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from 3-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Kuminga, screen on Pippen. Here's Curry with the 3, and again, no good by Golden State.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Here's Edey. Podziemski grabs the board. Warriors trail by 13. Pass to Curry. Can they get it? Oh, Curry so accurate from 3-point range.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Here's Edey. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. On the wing, Bane. Takes a three, and Looney sends it back. Deflects the pass, stolen by Pippen. And here we go, the Grizzlies on a fast break. Here's Edey. And again, Memphis no good. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Fires the three. The three ball. Good on the three-point shot. Curry's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Warriors.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 17 points here in the second half. Launches it. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
Out left of the wing. Puts up a deep three. From deep. The Grizzlies pull it in.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shots in.
Well, we might as well count those free throw shots. Curry is automatic at the line.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stands for the Warriors.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
There are nights where the shots just don't fall. Unfortunately, I know how that feels.
Butler is screen on Morant. Pass to Moody. To take the lead. Edey with the rebound. To end the cold streak, and Moody pulls it down.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Curry looking around. Fires for three. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jeffrey.